Okay, here we are at week 4, doing the workouts. We've adapted everything so that it can be done at home. So starting out as an alternative to leg press, we have our blue tubing, which is a higher resistance. I'm going to wrap it around my hands 3 times. I want you to, you can do this either single leg or both legs, so I'm going to show you both ways. Single leg, I put one foot up, just like this. Make sure you have that 90-degree angle starting out, and you're going to press. Bend and press. Now, I'm going to put my hands right up against the back of the chair. That way they stay stable, and all I'm moving is my leg. Okay? So it's a bend and a press. If I have both legs there, it's the same thing. It does require a little bit more balance, but you're going to press just like that. Now, because we're doing this with tubing, we're going to up your reps. So whatever the reps say, if it's 15, we're going to double it to 30. Okay? So that's the first exercise. The second exercise is a single leg cable kickbacks. We've done that before, but just to review real quick, make a loop with your tubing. Stick your foot in it, just like so. You're going to stand on the tubing to create your resistance. Hold on to a wall or door frame and press back. So there's your single leg kickbacks. And you can create as much resistance as you need to. Okay, in a wall squat, you're going to be just up against a wall. You don't need any type of equipment for this. But I want your head, shoulders, back, everything up against a wall, and you're just going to lower yourself down to 90 degrees, and you're going to hold. No hands, just hold in place, okay? The next one is going to be an alternative to the lying leg curls. So what we're going to do is take your fitness ball and do a hamstring roll-in. So I need you to put your ankles on top of the fitness ball, just like that. Put your hands by your side so you have stability. You need to lift your hips all the way up. So I am really up there on my shoulders. My body's flat like a board. Then from there, you're going to roll in and out. When I come in, see how my heels are all the way on top of the ball? That's what you want. So you're never going to let your body drop down, okay? The next one is going to be a standing leg curl. Again, we're going to use the red tube in here. We're going to take this, make our loop, put my foot right in it, and the standing leg curl. In this position, I need to keep my leg behind the other one, okay? So have your foot all the way back, toe pointed, keep this leg right behind the other one, and I want to squeeze my legs together. I'm going to curl up, working the hamstring, lower down, and curl up, just like that. So it's a point and a flex, point and a flex with the heel. And that's your standing hamstring curl. Straight leg deadlifts. This one, you can even use the tubing or the dumbbells. I want you to make sure that you're really working it and feeling it. So if I'm going to do it with the tubing, I'm going to stand on the tubing. I'm going to hold it lower than the handles, just like so. And I'm going to lower down and come up. Lower down and come up. Back flat, chest up, eyes up. And I'm really using my hamstrings and glutes to do the lifting. The minute I look down, my back rounds, then I'm using my lower back, and I don't want to do that. So really get that butt out there and lift up. All right. It says single leg side step-ups with a pull-up. Because you're at home, you won't have that pull-up option, but you can use a little step stool. And you're just going to put your foot up here. Make sure that you're pressing through the heel so that you can hit the glutes and hamstrings. and you're just going to step up to the side and down. Up and down, just like that. And you want to repeat it on the other side. Okay, so that's your first leg workout. Now we're going to move on to arms. We're going to do standing bicep curls. You can do them with dumbbells or tubing, but just your standing bicep curls, okay? Alternating bicep curls with the dumbbells, just like so. Make sure you get that dumbbell perpendicular to your bicep. I don't want any of this stuff all the way over, okay? And tricep bench dips. It says weighted. We're going to start with the tricep bench dips. You're going to put your hands right on the chair. Keep your back right against the bench. Keep your eyes looking up. Your knees are slightly bent, your toes up. Lower down and press up. Okay? If we're going to add weight to them, if you have a heavier dumbbell, you can put it right there in between your legs. It's really nice if you have some heavier dumbbells. I don't know if you can do them with those power blocks, but you can try. Or you can put it on top of your lap as well. Where am I? And the tricep cable push downs with the reverse grip. You're just going to take your tubing. Again, remember how we tied a little loop in it, just like so. Okay? Tied a little loop in it. You can put it in the door, and then close the door, and it'll stay up there as you do your movement. The movement with the reverse grip, it's going to look just like this. Okay? Just like this. You want to push straight down and make that cable stay straight up and down. You don't want to do this number. You want it right in front of you. Okay? Alright, so that's arms. For chest, we have incline flies. So we're going to use a fitness ball. Okay. So if we were going to do a flat bench, we would come onto the ball just like this with our hips up. But to make it more of an incline, we're going to come down and have our hips down. Alright? Start with your arms up, and you're going to go out wide. That's your incline fly. Inhale and exhale. Same with an incline press. You're going to stay in the same position. Lower down and press straight up. Lower down and press straight up. So then we got flat bench flies and flat bench dumbbell presses. So see how my head and shoulders are on the bench? I'm going to start at the top. My hips are up, really engaging the core. So there's my fly. Notice how the elbows are down. And then the next exercise is the press. Take it all the way down and press up, making the letter A, squeezing the chest. The last exercise is pull over. So from this position, I'm going to scoot back a little so the whole small of my back is supported and my eyes are looking back. I want to start with my dumbbell in this triangle position. Keep my elbows slightly bent and make an arc as I go all the way back. And exhale as I come up. Squeeze through the chest. Inhale as I go down. I feel the stretch through my lats. So there's the stretch. And as I come up, here's the contraction. Okay? Now, if that's not comfortable to you, you can do the same thing on the floor with the tubing. So you would lie down on the floor. Place your tubing around the sofa leg or the bed leg, something like that. And I'm going to come all the way down on the floor. And you got to be out far enough so that your arms have a way to stretch, just like this. And I'm going to come down. Okay? So it depends on what you're more comfortable with your back. And that's it for your chest exercises. Abs. Okay. You have leg lifts to the ceiling. So you're starting out in a flat position and you're going to lift your legs straight up to the ceiling, just like that. So you see the glutes come up off the ground just a little bit. Alright, so make sure they go straight up. You don't want them aiming towards the wall over there. You want to go straight up to the ceiling. The second exercise is crunches on the fitness ball. So when you do these, you need to make sure that you're on top of the ball, just like so. The ball is right here at the small of my back. I don't want to be way down here. I'm not trying to sit up all the way. I'm right here on the top. It's a small movement. It's a crunch from here to here. Lower down. There's my stretch. Here's my contraction. Down and up. The next exercise is a super crunch. So I'm going to have my tubing. Alright, here's me sitting up tall. I'm going to lean back, pull in through my abs. I have the tubing in my hand. My knees are slightly bent. I'm going to pull my knees in, both of them at the same time. It's in a double time movement. My hands are going to go forward at the same time. Just like that. And the last one is the blowout crunches. We've done these before, I believe. I'm going to lay down on the ground. I'm going to take one breath, blow all the air out. And lower down, and that's one rep. Okay. Next is shoulders. Nope, next is glutes. Did I miss shoulders? Yeah, next is shoulders. So a military press to the front. We're just going to do overhead presses with the dumbbells. So you're going to be here. Lower down, you press up. The alternative there would also be with the tubing, if you're standing on it. You can press up. Okay. That's good. So the alternative, again, with the tubing, is that you would just press up, doing shoulder presses. The next one is cheer presses. So you're going to have the dumbbells. See how my elbows are right by my side? I'm going to blow out and press up in a V. Lower down and press. To the high rope pulls, again, you're going to tie that knot in your tubing and put it in the door, and you want it to be just a little bit higher than your head, and you're going to be pulling just like this to hit the rear delt. So look, I'm pulling right even with my eyes. Just like that.